I don't superset the same way as anybody else. It's what makes a three-phase workout different. First, I warmed up for a heavy set of hip thrust, and I did a set of hip thrust. This is my second set of hip thrust. The point of this video is to show you how much time it takes me to complete 3 sets, but also I want to show you how much time I'm resting for my hip thrust specifically. The next move that I'm going to do is a step up, but notice that I am resting for over a minute in between my supersets. That's because I need to recover so that I can get as much out of this movement as I possibly can. My opinion is that unilateral moves actually make the superset more like a triple set because you're doing 3 distinct exercises. Since you are doing a left leg movement followed by a right leg movement, it could be important to see how long it takes to do one side versus the other side, this side taking just over a minute. And of course, I rest in between my left leg and right leg because your body needs to recover so that you can get as much out of the next movement as possible. But notice my hip thrust, it's still in a resting phase. I like antagonist supersets more, but a compound superset working the lengthened and shortened position has its place. It seems that my natural rest is about a minute and a half in between all of my sets. I went with the left leg first initially, but after I do another set of hip thrusts, I'll actually start with the right leg. It's kind of a hidden benefit of doing supersets and unilateral work at the same time. The right leg did take about 8 seconds less time, but switching will normalize that. At this point, it's likely I'll rest another minute and a half before going back to hip thrust so that I can push as hard as I did on that first set. As you can see, this is not a normal superset, but I get a normal decline in my repetitions from set to set because I rest in between my sets, and I also push myself to a point where I know I basically can't do another repetition.